Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Artificial Intelligence for Trading, Lesson 1. My name is Enrico, and I'll be your instructor along this journey. My goal is to teach you the fundamentals behind artificial intelligence for trading. This is a very hot topic today, and to fully understand it, we gotta know the interactions of three fields, namely mathematics, basic finance, and machine learning. Mathematics, first of all. All you need to know about mathematics is just basic calculations, such as taking square roots, multiplying numbers, and carry out basic operations. If you went through middle school, you are all set with all the math you need for this course. Second, basic finance. Basic finance allows us to understand the broader picture, how the market moves and the role we might play. Third, machine learning. Machine learning allows us to analyze the data we get from financial markets, and we will be able to take actions based on what the data says, and we can play a role as an active player in the market. Underneath the hood, we're going to build algorithms capable of processing large amounts of data, and based on precise parameters, we will predict future trends in the market, such as deciding whether it's time to invest in the market, disinvest, or perhaps do nothing. So, in order to get there, I assume you guys have basic coding skills. I assume you know how to assign values to variables, how to write for and while loops, and how to call functions, and how recursion works, obviously. That's pretty much all you need to know before getting started. Throughout the course, I will teach you basic financial concepts and how to build algorithms, leveraging your programming skills. So, let's get started. We are going to see some Python code, and let me set up the environment for you. Okay, so hopefully you're going to see everything well in a minute. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so what? Oh, just a moment, please. Okay, that's it. So, what we see here is just a Python shell. I'm going to write some code for you, and hopefully I'll explain just what it means. So, here we are in a Python IDE, and we're going to write some variable first of all. So, let's call it dog, and we assign the value 12 to dog. Then we are going to write another variable which we call cat, and cat is equal to 4. Then if I run the cell, I just assign the value 12 to dog and 4 to cat. Next, we're going to define a variable called animal, which is equal to dog plus cat. And guess what? If we're going to print animal, we're going to see 16, which is dog plus cat, namely the value 12, which has been previously assigned to dog, and the value 4, which has been assigned to cat. Then we can see other basic operations in Python. Let's take dog divided by cat, and we're going to get the value 3, which is just the division between 12 and 4. Then other basic operations, we can see dog maybe to the cat, which is equal to 14 to the 4th, which is a really big number, and all the other operations which you hopefully know. Something really important in Python. In Python, oftentimes we use packages which are out of the out of our IDE. So we need to import some Python packages into the shell. To do that, we're going to write import numpy, and we just write numpy as np for simplicity. NumPy is a really used package in artificial intelligence and deep learning. So we're going to import it, and later on we're going to explain what it means. Next, we're going to import math, which is also very useful, and import another package which is called random as R. And we just run the shell and we imported packages. Now, hopefully you have seen lists before in other programming languages. In Python, a list is a very simple object, and we're going to write a list with the values 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if we just want to print L, we see that L is equal to the list 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, to make sure we have got a list, we can type again L, and if we just press enter, we get a list. That means that L is a list. Every time you don't know what's the type of the object you have in, you can just type open brackets and then the object itself, and then you get out what the object is. In this case, we got a list. Then you saw that we just imported numpy as np. In numpy, we can build arrays. Arrays are very similar to lists, but they have some additional features which is very helpful in Python. So, for instance, let's write a, which is equal to np.array, and then L. And if we just put here, we just press enter and we get the array 5, 6, 7, 8. It's basically the list we got before, but we converted the list to an array. And arrays are very helpful in Python. We're going to use them a lot later on. So, something else about array. Let's build a multi-dimensional array. So, we're going to call E, and we say the array np.array, and then we get 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. These are just random numbers. And then if we just want to see what E is, we just press enter, and then we get a multi-dimensional array. When we have very big arrays, we can check the dimensions of our arrays with a simple built-in function in Python. So basically we type E, which is the name of the array, dot shape, and let's press enter, and then we get 2, 3. So basically 2 is the number of rows in the array, which as you can see are here the first and the second here, and 3 is the number of columns, which is the first here, the second, and the third. Then, our basic operations with arrays. We can sum up arrays in this way. Let's create another array which we call f, and f is equal to np.array, open brackets, f is equal to 2, 2, 2, and again 2, 2, 2. Now we can write r, which is equal to, no, r, I've used it before, so I is equal to f plus e. And then if we just want to see I, we press enter, and then we get the array 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is just equal to the sum of E plus F. You can do very other similar operations in NumPy. So let's take the array e. If you say, for instance, e to the square and press enter, you get an array which is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. And if you see back here the array e, we just squared each element in the array e to the second, so you get the following. So I think that's pretty much all we need to cover in the first lesson. We're going to see a lot of materials later on in other next sessions. So that's all by now, and hopefully you enjoyed the lesson, and I will see you later on. Bye bye guys.